I'm Maya. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am making my 2025 vision board, but here's the thing. There is actually part 1 to this video, so go check that one out first. I go and talk about my 2024, what was on my vision board and what came true and what didn't, and then I start preparing all of the pictures to make my 2025 vision board. In this video, I continue to prepare everything and then I actually make it and show it to you guys. And I think it turned out so well, so stick around to go and see it. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Because I don't want like a black and white board. That's a little sad. So I want color. Also, I didn't share this before, but I have this little like thing with a bunch of pins that I can use instead of just using my little tiny cut up pins. So that's exciting. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna I'm just gonna color. I'll shut up and color. These pencil crayons are not at all sharpened. I don't know if you can see that, but they're old. This feels like I'm in like elementary school or like kindergarten and I'm drawing my dream life. In the first video, I mentioned that while I take my vision board apart, I go and debrief on the past year. And I wanted to add in here that in general, any time is a good time to do that. So here are some ideas for journal questions to help you plan and get motivated for the new year or month or day, whatever it is, just to help you get motivated. I also, again, got my driver's license. I'm really happy with that. I definitely feel like I feel a lot more independent than I used to because I'm not relying as much on like people like driving me places or like, although I still do, but I feel like not as much as I used to. So I'm really happy about that. I've also like been working towards it for a bit. Relating to acting, we did our play Brothers Grimm, which was a lot of fun. It's definitely an interesting play. It's very out there, I would say, like very out there. But it was fun. It was very, very nice. I still need to edit the video of that behind the scenes because that was really fun. It's just like, there's a lot of clips and I'm a little overwhelmed at the thought of editing it, but I will. And you guys will be able to see it. Just not yet. And overall, I'm really proud of what I did in that play. My roles, I was cast as the devil and Johannes, which Johannes was not necessarily a comedy. I think it was a bit dramatic because it's a bit weird of a story. Oh, actually also, before I get into any of that, if you don't know what Brothers Grimm, the play name is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon, which is basically the stories of the Brothers Grimm, which are just the regular fairy tales like Snow White, Rapunzel, etc. Like all of those, they're put together and they're made into like this big story and like, yeah, basically. And you have to like go and everyone's kind of like different characters but also the same ones and they kind of like mix and change and it's really chaotic, but it is really fun. It's a really fun play. So that would be the little explanation I would give you guys. I'm putting this down because you can hear it too much. But I feel like that would be the explanation I would give. It's just really chaotic, but like fairy tales. Okay, this is looking really ugly. What am I We are ignoring that. But yeah, so that's basically the premise of the story. They're just different stories, and you're kind of like making fun of them in a way. So Johannes is a story of like a servant, and it's really weird and like almost like traumatic. Like anyways, read about it. But that was my character, and it wasn't necessarily like a comedic role, I would say, which is definitely more along what I'm more comfortable with doing. So I was kind of like a bit more comfortable, not a bit, I was a lot more comfortable with that role. Whereas with the devil, I was like really uncomfortable because it's a really like comedic role, and you have to be like really out there. I had to like run in and like laugh hysterically, and it was really uncomfortable. I was really, really uncomfortable. But I'm really proud of myself for pushing myself to be able to do that. I had a lot of people come up to me afterwards being like, oh my God, I didn't even know you could do that. Like, that was insane. It was like, okay, like, first off, that's offensive. You didn't think I could do well? I'm joking, no. But, like, I had a lot of people coming up and being like, oh my God, that was insane. I didn't really expect that of you. You're, like, so shy and everything. And then you can, like, pull that off. And I was like, but also, like, yeah, that was a lot. I went to Toronto to visit my friend there, and that was such a highlight of my year. I absolutely loved that. And I would love to do that again this year. I'm like thinking of like possibly planning that later on, because my semester ends pretty early on compared to like high school. Like I end in like late May, early June, I believe, like around then. So I really have a lot of time to go and visit. Okay, this is a lot of effort, so I don't think I'm going to be coloring all of these remaining ones in. I'm just going to add like little details and like little extra things to it. The last one. I don't know, guys. I tried to make it cute. I'm also completely discarding that one because that did no. I'm reusing a bunch of the pictures that I used last year. I'm just giving them different sort of like definitions and like sort of dreams in a way. And I'm gonna use these three, which are broken. They were ripped. So I'm gonna cut them. Okay, that's a little crazy. I'm gonna cut them with this. I had the Jamaica trip, which was a lot of fun, and I would love to have like some sort of trip like that this year too, but do I think it will happen? Probably not. Maybe like a little road trip. That would be so much fun. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. I have a lot of stuff to put on here, but it's okay. And I love separating it into different sort of like categories. So there's like mental health, physical health, your hobbies, your career, your relationships, and everything like that. So for example, last year in 2024, my mental health goals were meditating more, having more self-care days. And I actually did have a lot of self-care days, so I think in a way it worked really, really well. I think I just wasn't consistent, which was something that I needed to be more clear of, which I was not. One of the things that I have the hardest time with, and I know so many other people do too, is actually sticking to my goals and therefore achieving them. For example, I always set a reading goal for the year, but I never actually achieve it. This is because I never break down my goals and make it easier for myself to actually reach them. So this year, I want it to be different. I want to make it easier for myself to reach my goals, and here is what I will be doing this year to hold myself accountable. I'm going to take my goals and break it down into easy steps. Not only that, but if you give yourself due dates, it will become easier to hold yourself accountable because you're reaching for a specific date. Example, if I want to read 24 books this year, I could say that I will read 2 books each month. The last day of each month will be the due date for those 2 books. As well as giving myself due dates, I will give myself a reward. If I accomplish it, I could take myself out on a self-date or buy that one thing I've been really wishing for. I hope this inspires you and helps you figure out what to actually plan out. For me, it's literally the hardest thing to actually plan rather than just having dreams and wishes of what I want to do, but generally working towards that goal is always the hardest. Yay! So that was my vision board. I hope that this video helped you. I don't know, it allowed you to get inspired to make your own vision board or to finish it or to change it even. And just remember that it is literally never too late to start a vision board. Even if it's December and it's like a month away from like the year ending, you can still make a vision board for that year. It is never too late. It is literally just an inspiration to keep you motivated to work towards what you want and to create goals for yourself. And that is so important. It's so, so important to believe in yourself and to trust that you can do things. If you were looking for any sort of motivation, here it is. Go make your vision board and go live your best life. Go watch my other videos, like and subscribe. I love y'all very much. Mwah. Bye. I'm literally so happy with it.